First, the bad news. SAP Business AI won't generate amusing holiday cards, but it will personalize career paths for your people and let you know which suppliers are best, so you can be ready for the next opportunity. Revolutionary technology, real-world results. That's SAP Business AI.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories Flash Briefing. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. Slow news day today. Really slow. So I wanted to talk about a little hack that I've been using lately for my Instagram. I've thought a lot about my own Instagram strategy and what it is I want to convey. I obviously want to be seen as an authority on the space, but I wasn't exactly sure how to do that using pictures. Now, of course, I could hire a photographer to take tons of pictures of me in a variety of teaching settings. And although I've done that a little bit, that didn't seem like exactly the best way forward for the message that I wanted to convey in the way that I wanted to convey it. So how could I do that? I thought a lot about this and I decided to use the Instagram captions a lot more. So starting a few months ago, I just started writing much longer captions. I would give instructions, explain things, almost like blog posts in the captions. I decided that that would be a really good way to show my expertise in this particular area. And if people weren't interested, that's okay. I'd add a funny picture or an interesting picture, enough to get them interested in what I'm doing in general, even if they weren't particularly interested in reading the caption. The problem was that caption was stuck on Instagram. Sure, I could copy and paste it into a blog post, but chances are I wasn't going to do that because the content didn't feel exactly right. What I needed was a good way to automate pushing this Instagram post to my blog, so this way I would have a blog post. Frankly, blog posts are not my strong suit. Although I love writing, sitting down to write a blog post takes me hours, and I don't really feel like I have the time to create really good blog posts, whether they're instructional or otherwise. So I started using IFTTT. If you're not familiar with it, it stands for If This Then That. You can find it at IFTTT.com, and what they have are widgets that enable you to connect different things. For instance, and I'll give you just a couple of examples, you could send a tweet that says, "Great weather today," every time the weather is good. Or you could post your picture from Instagram to your Wordpress blog with the caption, which is what I did. Now, I'm still experimenting with this, and it definitely doesn't work 100% the way I want, but it starts the ball rolling. What actually happens is when I linked my WordPress and my Instagram account on IFTTT.com, it set the parameters to automatically push any Instagram picture I post along with the caption as a new post in whatever category I choose on my blog. Now, I picked articles. I have an articles category, but if you have Q&A or other categories, however it is yours is set up, you can push the post exactly where you want it to go. Now, this whole thing doesn't work seamlessly. In fact, the picture doesn't come through at all, but that's actually a good thing because it forces me to log into my WordPress blog, change the picture so it does show up appropriately, and edit the post just a little bit to change the verbiage style from an Instagram post to a WordPress blog. It takes just a couple of minutes to do this, but this really ensures that I put the content in both places, and people who do go to my website but might not follow me on Instagram can still see the content that I've been creating. Have you used If This Then That? I would love to hear your experiences about it. Send me a direct message at Daniel Hill Media. Thanks for listening.